Happy morning to all once again. A great afternoon and a wonderful evening. There have been so many messages over the 40 days. Meditation practice is about expanding conscious mind and reprogramming subconscious mind at a grossest level. Meditation practice is to recognize that our thoughts create reality, so we rectify and expand our minds. At deepest level, meditation practice, of course, is to become in one with this whole source. There are only these two statements. We expand our conscious mind, reprogram subconscious mind, so our wakeful life becomes beautiful. And then we meditate and then merge into our greater consciousness, so life becomes unlimited in any state. Whether it's wakeful, whether it's dreaming, whether it's deep sleep state or the transcendental conscious state, any of the states. So dear friends, in 6 weeks, our neural networks have become so strong on a few things. Our ability to bring our attention back to the breath is a skill. A portion of the brain is already must have been developed. So when we close our eyes, the first thing we know is to bring attention back to the breath. It happens now automatically. Should happen for many people who have practiced for 6 weeks. Second, whatever we experience in meditation, that analytical mind has been rested. We recognize that when I close my eyes and observing the breath, I don't interpret, I don't expect, I don't try to analyze and say, what is this happening? Instead, we rest our analytical mind and then let it continue, let the experience continue. Because we become a witness in meditation, we're a witness. Third, of course, we're training our brain to observe that emptiness of no body, no thing. We're training our brain to observe that emptiness. And in case we're distracted while we're observing that emptiness, and then we feel the material reality, then we know we're going to bring ourselves back into the present moment by observing the breath again. This is a skill again. We're observing the emptiness, we're putting our awareness, and then anytime we find solid walls, people, our life events again, back again, then we know that we're not there with that consciousness. So we know to go back to the breath and then become empty, come into the present moment, and then work through from there again. These are the three things. Then when we are in that emptiness, then we are with emptiness for as long as we want. We continue to be with that emptiness so beautifully for 6 weeks of training, and then it will continue, this training, that we do it for ourselves. So those neural networks can never be erased that easily. They'll be there forever, like our driving skill, like our cooking skill, like our cycling skill. It cannot be forgotten in the lifetime. 6 weeks is the starting point, but many of us know that a second time, a third time when we did, then it sticks more. It is the case. And how much to get out of this is, as you all know, is now there's only sky. Sky is not even the limit. It's unlimited. So we keep getting for more and more and more from it. Repetition is there so that our brain is conditioned to make it a skill into our subconscious. That habit, the perception, the skill, it goes into subconscious. So the subconscious works for us, projects for us automatically. Right? Then expanding conscious mind is about increasing the analytical, cognitive, our decision making, our learning, our reading. So it's all about creative power, increasing our creative and then cognitive and decision making. So expanding the conscious mind and then reprogramming subconscious, two things are there. So meditation is absolutely helping us reprogram during the process of meditation with things that we learn, because meditation makes the mind porous, conscious to subconscious. There is no blockage anymore, that the layer of thin veil, the mask, the layer of analytical mind is dropped. It becomes zero like the tail. And so whatever we learn, it goes straight. So it helps us to reprogram faster. With repetition, it becomes reprogrammed. But we need to learn. One-side meditation, to expand our conscious mind, we got to learn. We keep learning by reading all the wisdom books. As many. I've read easily 5,000 books. We can continue to read. Successful leaders are reading at least one book 2 weeks. So can we develop that habit of reading? Now we have these audiobooks. You can listen to them. So easy. So there is active reading and then passive learning through listening through audiobooks, even when we're doing other things too. Ideally, to be only on that, but it's always a passive. When you're in a car, you can always listen to something. So reading, there is no replacement. Books are the swiftest shortcut to enlightenment. Linda Goodman. Reading and meditation practice. And the third thing is the service, to be taking care, because the individual consciousness is so tiny compared to the universal consciousness. Individual consciousness is equal to 0.01%. Universal consciousness is equal to 99.99%. So what do you want to serve? If we are that whole, And then if we only end up serving that 0.01% more and more and more, then are we not then missing on something much, much larger and the grander to experience that whole 100%, right? Simple. So service becomes the natural desire for us as meditators to constantly look at how do I enable somebody else in any given situation. I have read this book. Now, this is a 3 series, but it is a white book called Conversation with God. You can't see the name. The actual cover is different. Conversation with God. Yeah, maybe this one. This is book 4, but the covers are something like this. When I read the book 1, this is my book of enlightenment. When I read this book in 2002, every answers were given to me through this book. Patriji says, You Forever by Lobsang Rampa. Conversation with God is by Neil Donald Walsh. I always recommend this book to anyone who comes in to read it because it's just got a total understanding of, they have 3-part series, book 1, 2, 3, now book 4 is there. Answers to any question of any type, I say, is there in this book. All of us might get attracted to different types of books, but most certainly we have in the recommended books, we can start and read from anywhere, any of those lists. But for this practice, certainly You Are the Placebo becomes a great read. Biology of belief becomes one of the must reads for many of us. This book, Conversation with God, is a great read. Jonathan Livingston Seagull must be experienced. Autobiography Yogi should be read. Swami Living with Himalayan Masters must be read. There's a short book list of 14 books. One must look to acquire them and then go through them as much as possible. So with that, dear friends, welcome to this group. I know you've been meditating, Ganeshji, a senior diplomat from World Bank. You can say hi to the audience, and I'll take your message after the meditation. So while we are looking at it, I would like to, before we start meditation, like to listen in from 2-3 more our Buddha CEO volunteers, like yesterday. They have a lot of life transformations for them. These are real transformations in their life. So let me invite Jagan.
My name is Jagan. So after doing the meditation for past 3 years, the biggest change I found is like my false belief system has been changed. Since childhood, I developed so many false belief systems. Then after the meditation, I understood that got the clarity of those things. So generally, based on some experiences on some particular thing, I used to go with some false beliefs. But now I got to know that those are all wrong. So after coming to meditation, um, my thinking has been changed, my mindfulness has been changed, and I'm talking very less now compared to previously. I'm listening more, and I avoided listening unnecessary things. I'm not watching unnecessary things like news, TV, those things. And other than that, I learned 3 most important things in my life. That is, I got a clarity. So those things like if I learn those things, my life will be blissful. So far that I got. So those 3 things are: meditation is first thing. Second thing is awareness whole day. Third thing is drop all my ego levels. So earlier I used to think that I don't have ego, but after coming to the meditation, there are few things that I couldn't find with my conscious mind. But in the meditation, I got to know those ego things, just like it worked as a microscope. So I got a chance to drop all my ego levels, and I seen the great changes in my work location, and everybody is respecting me. So I could see the vibrations of meditation, and I also seen that there are so many great things I have done at my workplace that wouldn't have been possible with meditation. So I'm getting the great energies because of the meditation. And also I had some kind of problems like in communicating. Over a period of time, uh, when I was a child, I used to talk very well. But after over a period of time, I developed so many other things like perfection, and I used to think like I have to talk very well. Before talking itself, I used to think like, okay, I have to talk these things. And when I'm talking one sentence, next immediately I used to think like, okay, what I have to talk next. So neither I used to talk current one properly, and nor I used to talk the next point properly. So ultimately, I used to read like a mantras. So others could easily find out, okay, there is some problem with my communication, those things. So why I analyzed why I was very well at childhood, but why I got this kind of thing? Then I got to know that my subconscious mind um, got filled with some different things, and those are all cleared. And finally, I got to know that meditation is a solution for all the problems. So if you do the meditation, you will get the clarity and you will get the intuitions. And that's the biggest thing I learned. Friends, if you do the meditation, that's enough to solve all your problems. That's all from my side. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Jagan. That's great. Jagan has been helping us this whole website work. He's been the leading front ending with some volunteers. Thank you so much. All our registrations and everything. And so, can we hear from Ladhini? Ladhini.
Yes, sir. Hi all, good morning. This is Ladini. This was the first time for morning sessions I worked as a facilitator. Uh, Buddha CEO Foundation has helped me a lot to transform myself. I have manifested my many goals, and the lot more changes I have seen in my life was I was rewiring my past beliefs. It means when I go to that state, it triggers me. You are again going to that past belief. You have to rewire in this moment. The present moment, the awareness, what I got, that was the biggest experience I can share with you all in this 40 days. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Reprogramming past beliefs, I think, is the only way to go forward. Thank you so much. They're all team facilitators managing teams, or they are doing so much back end work, all volunteers. Naga Pradeep?
Good morning, friends. I'm Pradeep. I work as a software engineer in Bangalore. I got introduced to meditation when I'm in my plus two. So there used to be 18 to 20 hours of study when I'm in the residential campus, which used to be very stressful. And this 5 to 10 minutes of meditation every single day at that point of time, which I got introduced through Vivekananda books, helped me a lot. So I was able to come out with a good engineering entrance rank of 600, where out of 3.5 lakh people appeared. And second thing, it helped me to maintain equanimity in many situations, simple situations like I'm a very sports freak. I've been playing cricket from the age of 3. So many a times I was asked by my team to bowl that last over where we need to defend that small runs, or to bat in that last over where you need to pull off the team. So instead of getting panicked and messing up the situation, I handled many times coolly. Able to pull off sometimes, but not sometimes. But yes, able to maintain balance during those tense moments. And then meditation helped me to reprogram some of the beliefs where society programmed. For example, one thing I realized that we don't need supplements to be healthy, and we don't need cosmetics to prevent these anti-aging effects on our body. So our body is a big pharmaceutical industry by itself. We don't need to provide it externally in order to make it work at its best. And finally, I've been involved in service activities for last 2+ years now. And if you see, sometimes you need to participate in 2 sessions per day, and then there will be a lot of calls and pings from other participants, and then you need to take the book club, and then you need to plan for the upcoming activities, and then most importantly, you need to do your office work and deliver the stuff that you have to deliver. And on top of it, there are movies and IPL matches. So at the end of the day, before sleeping, if you just see what all things you have done, you'll feel overwhelmed. Oh my God, we have done so many things, that you realize that we can do so many things in 24 hours. And I've been facilitating this team called Joy. It's been wonderful associating with all from the last 40 days. So I encourage everyone to read and meditate every single day. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Wonderful. Thank you, Pradeep. Friends, that's great. So we've learned as much from, it's always great to work with so many committed team of volunteers, very professional, but they're giving their time to the best. I mean, it is when we think that we can give time, it happens because consciousness always paying attention to us. Consciousness, awareness is paying attention in whatever that we wish to have. It is always helping us to create situations. So it's beautiful. So with that, dear friends, welcome to this group. I know you've been meditating, Ganeshji, a senior diplomat from World Bank.
So, good morning to everyone. And before I start, my sincere thanks to Mr. Karthikeyan, and who is our closest to family friend and a mentor and a guide for the last 15 plus years or so. And very grateful to Mr. Chandra and to the entire team from Washington, D.C. And as given by Chandra, and I've been based in Washington, D.C. for the last about 25 years. And I had a wonderful life until 2018 December, and as a global traveler, and met Mr. Karthikeyan, and we have been exchanging emails almost every other day. And in the last couple of years, I had a massive 2 surgeries on my right and left shoulder and my left elbow, and that has put me in a very difficult state to mobilize my day-to-day routine. And I've been in the bed for the last about few months, but still carrying out my international obligations. And I just wanted to let you know that this pandemic has taught a very unique lesson to all of us, especially particularly the people who are outside of Washington. And so we have to figure out a way to work from remote locations, and in spite of our hectic work arrangements. And the most difficult thing to do in today's world is to do nothing and simply keep quiet for some time. And that is kind of an indirect meditation lesson that is being stipulated by the God. And in these pandemic times, just to reattach with your friends and family and to be able to reconnect and repurpose your life. And that's what the message has been given to all of us by the universe. And in the last about few weeks or so, as I'm recovering from a massive surgery, and I've got an email from Mr. D.R. Karthikeyan and about joining this meditation program. And initially, I could not do so because I'm unable to sit in one place because my arm is still not moving up. If I have to move my arm, I need help of this hand to move my arm. So I was finding it very difficult to attend this meditation program. But over the last about 3 weeks or so, I forced myself and my family to attend this program. And one thing that it has given me some kind of an energy to begin with is, even though I'm a little bit immature to talk about the full course of meditation, it made me to streamline my thinking that I need to get out of my daily routine at 8:30 p.m. and to be able to sit here for the meditation program. So that discipline, I have got it in the last about 3 weeks, so as my family members. The second thing is, I'm able to refocus my mind solely on breathing, but of course, different thoughts are coming. But slowly, I'm trying to get there to that moment. But I'm seeing some kind of ease of tension in myself, and so as my family. And this is really going to help me a lot. I'm going to practice it over a period of time and regularly. And I had a very good conversation with Mr. Chandra over the weekend, and he has given me quite a bit of tips, and followed by Mr. Karthikeyan's daily wording of life, which is all helping me and to stay fit and healthy. I am so grateful to all of you and for this program, and I'm going to continue for the rest of my period in Washington, D.C., and so as my family. And moreover, I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to participate in the November session 6, 7, 8, I think. And I'm also planning to include all the UN folks and World Bank and IMF folks in this program. So once this major 190 countries finance ministers meeting will be over in the next few days in Washington, once that is over, and then I'm planning to do a little bit of campaign for this program, and it is going to have a huge impact in everyone's life. And I'm starting to get a little bit of benefit, but I'm yet to realize the full potential of it. And thanks to Mr. Karthikeyan once again, and thanks to all of you for your wonderful choreography. And this is very important to us. And this is, I feel it is must for everyone, and to regain the energy and repurpose our life. Thank you so much.
You know, Mr. Ganesh Mathur is a top diplomat in the World Bank. He helping a lot India, sitting in that position. I have not seen anyone else so committed to fitness and health. We met in the gym of the Taj Coromandel in Madras first time. And he's a globe traveler. Wherever he goes, he must spend at least 2 hours in the gym. Wherever he goes. Sometimes in the airport itself, before getting off, he changes into his gym costume and then goes, and even before getting into the room, he goes to the gym. That type of a person, a great man, and so many other qualities are there. And he had a problem like this. He has been suffering a lot. So I've been persuading him, and ultimately he listened to me, and I'm happy that he gets a lot of relief. And his wife is also Umama, you have seen her, and he has a wonderful daughter, Vaishali. I think I mentioned last time also, one of the most celebrated Indian students there. And he's so brilliant. All medical colleges are open to her. She can choose any medical college and join, and so many other qualities. I just wanted to let others know he's a celebrated Indian sitting in Washington, and I knew very well he will get some benefit. I've been after him. Ultimately, he did join. I'm happy he benefited, so it's good enough for you to come and share this, Ganesh, and I know very well his word is respected in the World Bank and IMF areas. I'm so happy you are benefited and you are going to spread it now. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Can we have Uma Madam into the screen, sir?
Greetings, everyone. Mr. Karthikeyan, namaskaram.
Namaskaram, ma'am.
I don't have anything to add to what Ganesh has said. He has spoken for all of us. And Mr. Karthikeyan is the only reason, I should say, the main driver behind our attending this program and seeing some benefits of attending this already. It has been about little bit under 3 weeks. So I think we are yet to reap the full benefits of the meditation program. It is astonishing to hear the same from other meditators, and also very inspiring kids like Hetal and Shreyas. It was really astonishing and inspiring to hear that. And many, many thanks to Mr. Karthikeyan for really being after us to join this meditation program. And as Ganesh said, somehow our body clock has automatically programmed by itself, which we did not even communicate to each other, to finish the day by 8:30 p.m. so that we can come and sit in front of the computer for this. This is happening automatically every day. Yeah. Many, many thanks to Mr. Chandra, and all credit goes to Mr. Karthikeyan, but this does not mean anything less of you, Mr. Chandra. In fact, it means much more about you, because it's only because Mr. Karthikeyan knows the potential of you and knows the way in which you with some effectiveness and the way you have given us, you give us the guidance during everyday session. He knows that we would benefit from this, and he was really after us to attend this program, which we already know. So we are very much looking forward to continuing to practice this on our own, or also join you in other programs. Thank you very much, and thanks to everybody.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ganesh and Mrs. Uma Madam. These are wonderful. You're doing, based on some of the things that I heard from Karthikeyan sir, and then just started reading some mails from Ganesh, that there's this amazing amount of influence and work that you're doing for the world. For the world, I think this feels great to be interacting with, for all of us to be interacting with you. If there's one quick message that we took just now, I know what it feels like just being an executive at IBM. My calendar used to be so full. I can easily imagine and visualize how your calendars can be. They're doing a global role. And then you mentioning that automatically your day is finishing by this 8:30 or whatever time that is, just is what I was alluding to before. If we just make a commitment to ourselves, once meditation, the consciousness is always paying attention to make things happen for us. On one side we do it, on the other side something else is also playing and then making it work for us. So this is something that's great. Great to hear. So we'll learn and then share along. So thank you so much for all the things. And Karthikeyan sir, thank you. It's all, again, with your perseverance and then a persuasion of many, many individuals that were able to be getting close to, and I want to take that, getting close to having the meditation worldwide, and then to quote Ganesh that he's going to introduce to World Bank. I think that's just sweet, sweet music to all our ears. Thank you so much, sir. So friends, let's go into meditation. But we have messages from so many leaders that we will take today as a take home. And then of course there is a journey continuing. So relax yourself, sit comfortably, close your eyes. Wonderful. As we are relaxing in, really encourage today For some who have some new people who have not shared, would definitely would like to, while we have messages from several leaders that will take as a way to reinforce, as a way to take their core messages from meditation, because meditation gives many things to many people. So we'll take some of that from leaders, but I also would like to hear from some new ones. Yesterday, I think a couple of you raised, we couldn't get, if you're not expressed, it'll be great to have that certainly. And while we're relaxing in, since NC sir, you wanted to, if you can give you a brief message, because you're going to leave, the thing you said to do for it. Yes, just a brief message.
Good morning, Chandra. I'm sorry. I think I hope I'm not interrupting in others' platform.
Your key takeaways, sir. Yes.
But still, I need to go to meet the secretary at 7:30. So I just leave the message. I'd like to beg your pardon, all others. Good morning, Mr. Chandra and Padmashri, DRK sir, Padmashri, Dr. R.V. Ramani sir, Dr. Yashvi sir, and all my elder brothers and sisters, and everybody, children also. 2 days ago, DRK sir expressed his concern about the ever-increasing number of participants and how to increase the infrastructure facilities to meet the increase in demand in terms of participants, which will increase further expenditure. Grandmaster Patriji and the three stalwarts, namely DRK sir, Dr. Ramani sir, Dr. SVB sir, are the four pillars who are constantly providing support and guidance to Mr. Chandra and the team of Buddha CE Foundation from time to time for the success of this program. And it has almost achieved its goal for this session, but there is still a long way to go. And we had just seen Mr. Ganesh from Washington DC has joined. That means we have, sir has made, DRK sir has made already his goal reach global platform. So our goal is to, our ultimate goal, ambition is to reach the global arena, and all of us have benefited in some way or other. To all our friends, I am going to make a sincere appeal from the bottom of my heart. We are aware for all these pillars, the program, but for these pillars, the program would not have been this much successful in such a short time in terms of quantity and quality, and the network has widened globally. We are aware that Chandra will never ask for any financial support from any of us, not even a paisa, to improve his infrastructure or for his personal needs, as he had dedicated his life itself for this cause, because he was in US and he was making a lot of money, and he would have become crorepati. And not only Chandra, but entire his family has dedicated for this motion, or rather movement. So as I said earlier, I have been telling meditation as a movement. And similarly, it will be very delicate for all other four leaders to appeal to us for any donation. Most of us are aware Chandra, Vanima, their team and their entire family have been working very hard, maybe day and night, with the dedication and deep involvement. For the ever-increasing number, the foundation needs to reorganize the infrastructure in terms of manpower, electricity, strengthening the internet speed to match the number of participants hitting the Zoom, salary for the staff, and the other expenditures which we are not aware. Nothing can be done without money. So it is our moral responsibility to see that his financial commitments are taken care of. Each one of us has enjoyed and benefited by the group meditation. On behalf of myself and other participants, I would like all of you to strengthen his hands by making donation liberally, so so that he is able to give more and more benefits for a larger group of participants and population. Ultimately, the society is going to be the beneficiary and the dreams of Patriji will be fulfilled. There is a saying in Tamil, Sirutuli Peruvallam, simply a single drop from all of us would make a big difference. Thanking him every day is a gesture, but that is not enough to reorganize the infrastructure. And I thought I would bell the cat and request all of you to liberally contribute. I would like to thank the participants who already contributed. Last session, I could see that the target was not achieved. I could see from the graph. So I request donation should be purely voluntary and
Yes,
there is no compulsion. At the same time, realizing the need, let us take a pledge to donate whatever is possible from our side. I hope all of you will agree with me. Kindly excuse me, Chandra, for taking a few more minutes. I would like to salute DRK sir, Dr. Ramani sir, Dr. SVB sir for their constant motivation to Chandra and his team, as well as to all of us for sharing their wisdom. Jai Hind.
thank you, sir, for responding to that cause. I was thinking that you're going to tell about your benefits of meditation. Thank you so much. You wanting to respond and then make this widely available, sure. Thank you so much for your time with us. And then we'll definitely be wanting to do the research with the University Annamalai and wherever you're associated. So that'll be, I think, a great addition to us and to take this forward. Thank you. Can I request Lakshmi Madam, one of our Buddha CEOs, who has joined us and then has tremendous transformations at workplace, as works as a very senior person in Cognizant. Yes, Lakshmi Madam.
Yeah, good morning. I'm Lakshmi. I'm working as a senior project manager in Cognizant. To start my experience sharing, first and the foremost thing is I have developed a lot of feeling of gratitude. Probably earlier I have taken things for granted, but today every small thing that comes to my life, I feel there's a lot of gratitude in everything that I'm getting it right away. That has, I have found leaps and bounds of improvement over there. That's the first thing. Second thing is I'm happy for no reason. I don't need external stimulus for making me feel happy. So I'm happy for no reason. Thirdly, with respect to my professional front, being in IT at a considerably good role, we have three main targets to reach really. First is enjoy what you're doing. Second thing, how do you handle your stress? Third, your team and how do you communicate and have the team relationship intact. So first, I am enjoying whatever I'm doing and I'm contributing where my contributions have been recognized by very senior management personnel as well. Second thing, handling stress. Probably I would not call it as stress management because in my view, it is nothing to be managed over there. So how I handle stress is, in my view, it is difference between the capacity that you have to meet the demand. That's where stress arises. And I'm increasing my capacity in terms of removing the negative traits, whatever we have built over years, and infusing positive stuff. So that's how I'm able to increase my capacity and I'm able to meet the demand as well. My work has been recognized at group levels and people were appreciative about it as well. And when we work with a larger group, the communication with the team becomes very important, effective communication rather. And being mindful of what I'm doing, the way I'm communicating also has been changed. So that's the one important point that I have noticed. Earlier, when there was a friction with team or the leaders, I used to just either defend myself or go into an argumentative mode. But today I don't do that. I take a day's time and next day if I have the same emotion, then I call back my manager and explain or listen from him. Either you get convinced or convince the other person. That way my work has been going good. And insecurities with respect to your fellow competitors or colleagues or whatever it is. Insecurity has been out of my purview now. Confidence is in. So that's from the professional front. And at a personal front, apart from being happy, etc., the factor of service that being a facilitator, I have gone through a wonderful journey with the team. And when we are offering service selflessly, in a very, for me, it's a baby step that I have taken. And what I have observed is your ego levels come down and you try to relate yourself to others. In a very small, it just has sprouted in me that I started feeling that I'm no different from what I'm seeing in the other person. So that's one more thing I have noticed. And book clubs. This has been a wonderful thing for me because of late, other than technical articles and blogs, I don't remember when I have completed reading a book. And these book clubs have given that option for me where I completed a good number of books and got myself acquainted with certain good aspects that I was not aware of earlier. So this is in brief my experience, friends. And before I conclude, I just want to tell all of you, especially ladies out there, no offense to men, please spare some time. That's called me time for yourself, where we get into this meditation and we'll definitely see a tremendous change in our lives and people around us as well. So I'll conclude with a small story. Don't give any excuse for not doing meditation because earlier when I started meditating, that was 4:30 to 5:30 was my timing. And even a small mosquito bite would disturb me. So I tried to deal with mosquito community saying that at least for 1 hour, don't disturb me. And going forward, I will not hurt you or any of your family members. I would not kill a mosquito. So believe me, till date, I was not distracted by any mosquito for the past 3 months, and I'm doing meditation very well. So nature will cooperate with all of us if we are clear and we are sincere about our intentions. Friends, and it has been a wonderful association with meditators, masters. So I would request all of you to take part in as many sessions as possible so that we go to the next version of ourselves, right? We develop our own next versions and be in company with masters so that you can learn what you cannot do it directly. That would be a wonderful learning experience, which I have gone through these days. So this journey has been wonderful, and I'm really happy to see so many meditators responding and asking questions, sharing their experiences offline. It has been great. So thank you once again. Thank you, Chandraji. And I'm really happy to learn how to be so humble from Karthikeyan Garu, SVB Garu, and Dr. Ramani, who has really explained what excellence is. That was something really great. So overall, it has been a very great learning experience. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. And I wish everyone happy meditation, have that perseverance and have a consistent practice, your friends. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lakshmi Madam. Wonderful. Now, meditation develops mindfulness. Mosquitoes, we used to have sprays and used to have whatever that mosquito coils at that bat. And instantly that mosquito comes and you put it and then kill it. But those are no longer there. They don't find in our home. We don't have them in a home. Ayurvedic, where they go away because of the smell, that is one thing. But otherwise, there's no question of killing mosquitoes. It doesn't even come. And she is true. If you talk to them, if you have a wish, they're gone. In some way, they're gone. If they're there, then of course we have something to continue to learn from it, right? We read the book by Ted Andrews, The Animals Speak. Nice book. Every animal, every insect, everything, what does it represent spiritually? They do have they convey a meaning and a message. When eagle comes something and then mosquito comes something, that little bug, lizards of course are there, and then cockroaches are there. They're there, they coexist. But it's mindfulness, it leads to mindfulness to see that we enhance, we develop, we extend love and compassion. Not specifically say, I love you, but they just go away. We just have a nice, just an energy feeling, and then they go away, I will learn to coexist. That's all it is. Thank you so much, Lakshmi Madam, for all your wonderful sharing. And of course, service is always beautiful. And I would like to just spotlight all the, add to the screen, the book club leaders who've been doing book clubs. Has been just amazing. We'll take a message from Ramani sir. Prior to that, I'd just like to do the book club leaders. Can you spotlight them to them? So Chandra Madaliji, Naga Pradeep, Shanti Priya. So book clubs has been beautiful in enhancing and expanding consciousness. I just really want to acknowledge with Chandra Madali. Yes, Rakesh. Who else? Chandra Madaliji. Yes, Chandra Madaliji, your message.
I mean, if books are a storehouse of content, probably the book clubs are a source where we can pick up the content for ourselves and put it to use. I need to say that that's one of the best places where we can integrate the knowledge from the book and knowledge that we acquire from various morning meditation sessions and apply it to our benefit. In the sense, if meditation gives the framework for us to build our success pathways, the book clubs give us examples, experiences, and also the right way to implement the pathway for ourselves.
Your 3 benefits to meditation.
You're limiting me by saying 3, but anyway,
Yes.
I will stick to 3. First one, health. Second one is peace of mind. And the third one is concentration. Let's say the first one I said is health. I didn't know that I could really do away with medicines to control diabetes. Today I have achieved that thanks to meditation. The second one is, I mean, having been a very, very senior citizen of diabetes, uh, any injury that I encounter takes time for me to cure myself, but without medicines. Now, earlier with medicines, I used to go in for surgery and amputations. Today, I have no surgeries, no meditations, and the body helping me cure. Again, one learning I took away from You Are the Placebo is this one. The third one, concentration. I'm able to sit for 4 hours of meditation a day now. When I started, 1 hour was a challenge. Now, 4 hours of meditation is a cakewalk. So these are the 3 benefits that I have.
Thank you, Chandra Madaliji. That's a message I want to bring up, because those who are wanting to solve the long-term health conditions, and if you have serious health conditions, we need to sit for longer. 40 minutes, 45 minutes may not be sufficient. I won't say will not be sufficient, may not be sufficient. So, but certainly I do know that people who have cured paralysis by 7 to 8 hours of meditation, they're just very, very mission oriented. If there's no health and we can't do anything, then anyway, the life is just getting wasted, right? So we can put all our energy as much, and then we have the intent, automatically time gets created. So that's an example of Chandra Madaliji is curing because he's doing lots of meditation and he's getting over them in a short time. And so is the case with the Debra Smith-Haji, who's done that. We heard a beautiful story, and then had his experience then with the CEO website to see it. Shanti Priya.
I love books, and books speaks to me. And I got wonderful opportunity to share the knowledge of books with all of you. Thank you for that. And with meditation, I started loving myself, and that love extend to my family, neighbors, friends, and I started loving my job, each and everything in the world. So I understand that the relationship with the world are the reflections of the relationship with yourself. Just love yourself. Thank you, sir.
Yes, you heal yourself and love yourself. That's our Shanti Priya master. That book is a great book. Everybody must read. I think it's one of the recommended books. Rakesh, your brief message.
Yeah. So for me, I used to read books, but I think what I've learned more is being in the book club. I think so many people are interpreting. I think the same book is interpreted by different people in different ways, right? And that's how we expand our understanding. So for me, that has been a great experience. And I think I would encourage everybody, first, yeah, read books, but then participate in book clubs.
Thank you, Rakesh. These are all senior accomplished leaders in some way or the other at IT fields, and they're providing the volunteer service. I really thank them. And then Pradeep has been the leader for the book club. Pradeep, your one-line message, I know you shared earlier about the book clubs. He's been the leader. He's been the one who started this book clubs at Soul Trends, and then has been continuing for the last 4 years. And has just been doing phenomenal job. A one-line message to us, Pradeep.
Yeah, we have answers for all the problems there, sir. That's it. At every moment, wherever we feel we need something, yeah, we'll get from there.
Wonderful. All answers are there in the books. That's why Linda Goodman said books are the super shortcut to enlightenment. So thank you so much, folks. And then we will do more of these readings, of course, as we continue. Thank you all. Yes. So now we'll take message from Ramani sir, Padma Shri Dr. Ramani sir.
Dear friends in this satsang, it's a wonderful feeling, a great feeling. It's a wonderful feeling having completed 40 days, yet another 40 days of session. It is not an end of it. It is perhaps a meaningful meditation has been initiated now. It's going to be perpetuated. I would like to think aloud with all of you for the next few minutes and recapitulate. Why did we join this, all of us? Why did we join this program? One simple answer is to elevate. We joined because we want to elevate. Elevate ourselves, elevate our family, and in the process, elevate the society. We want to have a transformation. Growth and transformation is in our DNA. All of us have an inherent urge to transform, to grow, keep on improving. It's in our DNA, in every single person. Let me draw a parallel to meditation. Our ancient Dharma telling people to go and pray in the temples. All the temples have those huge structures, that Gopuram we call it, like a pyramid, to focus the energy. They created an environment where there is music, right from a simple incandescent, something to have a beautiful, wonderful perfume over there, good noise, good music. All those, the entire environment was created precisely because they felt that focusing is something which only comes by habit. They wanted the common man to focus on that infinite energy, called it God, Almighty, the universe, the eternal universe. And these are the various methods by which we all started learning it. Now, meditation is simple, scientific approach and a time-tested approach. Right from our rishis, everyone, they've been doing this meditation. It's a simple technique, scientific technique, and time-tested. It just balances and then it synchronizes our conscious mind, the subconscious mind. Always, Chandra talks about the power of thoughts. Thoughts create reality. So we are able to focus on that through the simple technique which he has mastered and which he is sharing with all of us. So with this, we are able to touch base with that invisible intelligence. Definitely, we start all the participants, they gave their own personal experience. The crux of it, we are getting a lot of focus. We are getting a lot of clarity in our day-to-day activities. We are able to fine-tune our own thoughts. In our own medical parlance, we always say psychosomatic. We say the body has got a strong influence from the mind. So here we try to synchronize the body and the mind, and that brings in a certain amount of homogeneity. We all start thinking truth, fairness to all, bringing people together, bonding with everybody. So all these compassionate approaches keep coming to us because we keep practicing and we are bringing this amalgamation. between our conscious and subconscious mind. Friends, ultimately, our ego comes down. That big I, which is the major issue, it comes down. We become humble and simple. We realize we see in ourselves in everybody gradually. It takes time. We try and understand the viewpoints of different people, non-judgmental. We don't want to be judgmental. Try and understand the viewpoints of everybody. That is, as I had already mentioned once, there is a gap between what we are capable of, every one of us are capable of, and what we are doing, there is a gap. This gap could be filled beautifully by this power of thoughts, by concentrating on meditation and improving ourselves. So what happens when we start improving ourselves with these measures? We start enjoying life. We start living every minute of the life. Whether it is our family, whether it is our workplace, we start enjoying the entire environment over there changes. And then we look at the society. Yes, we have benefited, and this kind of a benefit has to percolate down into the society. There is a Vedic saying which says, Akasat patitam toyam yada kachari sagaram. Everything is one common universe. It just comes from the heaven as raindrops, goes back as multiple rivers, different approaches, and ultimately reach the ocean. Similarly, we realize that we are a speck in that huge energy. And we try to understand everybody and see what can I, as an individual or collectively as a group, can I do to the society? So this is the way we are getting an overall transformation thanks to this wonderful exercise, not an exercise, the wonderful philosophy of meditation. Friends, we start enjoying the joy of giving. The book club people said about how they enjoy. We start enjoying. It is not only money, giving time, giving knowledge, giving thoughts, everything, being compassionate. We start enjoying the joy of giving. One has to experience, and that's what we do. Before I conclude, I would like to just go back to what once I said. The national poet, Mahakavi Bharati, it's in Tamil, which he said, Nallador Veenai Seide, Adai Nalam Keda Pududil Erivadundo. Solladi Shivashakti, Enai Sudarmigum Arivudan En Padaitai, Vallamai Tarayo. He says, he compares this God-given body to a beautiful veena. And he says, this beautiful veena should not be thrown out. So I need to perfect it. And every single approach of mine should be towards perfecting and elevating this beautiful veena which has been given by the God. So give me that power. Give me that strength. There are only two take-home points from this entire course of meditation, which is not ending. We are going to perpetuate it. All of us are going to continue. We are going to disseminate it to as many people as possible. It is just Aham Brahmasmi. There is a God in every one of us. And it is Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam. The world is one big, large family, part, a speck of this universe. Dear friends, Chandra and Vani, selflessly, they did so much. They've taken up this kind of a thing. How do we say thanks to him? All of us are muted. Most of us are muted in this. We can't even clap. We can't hear. Let us at least, all of us, raise our hands and say, Chandra, we will perpetuate this meditation. We'll see that more and more people try and understand the value of this and then take it forward. Chandra, thank you very much. Profound thanks from every single person who is in this satsang. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Ramani sir. One core message, of course, you've given so many messages. If I take one, our capability versus what we do. What we do is 0.01%, our capability is 100%. So there is a gap, practically. So I think if we apply that, then we can do so much more. Thank you so much, sir, for that wonderful message. That's what you've proven continuously. That's what Karthikeyan sir proven, and that's what we hear from Ganesh Mathurji. If we have to put people of divergent viewpoint worldwide and then bringing them to consensus and then making something work. I'll tell you, friends, that is an amazing, amazing skill. And that's what Mr. Ganesh, as I'm learning more and more, is being able to extremely successfully able to do. That's realizing the infinite potential in us. So great, great message from there we take. Thank you so much. Radhika.
Hello everyone, this is Radhika. I'm a master's student and this is my second cycle of doing the 40-day cycle meditation. And this cycle I have not been regular with the post meditation sessions. There was just one breakout session that I joined and that was with Suji's group. And we were discussing about what we're manifesting, and I've been manifesting to heal my ankle injury, which I got after doing this trek, which is on my background. It was 2 years ago, and I've not been able to move around normally. It's a muscle injury, and multiple physiotherapists in India and the US, nothing has worked so far. But after the breakout session that day, Mr. Jagdish, I'd like to thank him. So he told me to just keep at it and not go for surgery or anything. And I don't know what flipped that day, because I have been doing my strengthening every single day for the last 2 years. There was like a 70% reduction that day in pain. And so I'd really like to thank Mr. Jagdish and the whole team. I've also been in touch with Suji. So just thank you so much. And I started reading the book, You Are the Placebo. I don't get a lot of time, so I've been listening to the audible version of it when I do my chores or I cook food for myself. So it's just been very life-changing. So I'd like to thank the whole team. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Radhika. That's reassuring. When you have these ligament tears, some of them just don't go away, right? Because that's what everyone was told. My ankle had a ligament tear, and then they told me it's not going to heal for a long time. That's great. I could heal. And then I could again start running. Kunal Mehta.
Good morning, sir. This is my third cycle of this 40 days meditation. And I would like to share that I have been diabetic since last 10 years. And now with this meditation, my diabetes has come down and even the dosage of the medicines. So I'll just keep brief. So thanks a lot.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Kunal. Thank you, Kunal, for knowing that. And we'll take message from Chairman of Sterling Publishing, S.K. Galza.
This has given, the 40-day program has given me a new way to live. And I'm thankful to Kartikanji and you, Chandraji especially, for guiding us by holding our hand day by day for the next 40 days. And you have given the new purpose for this life. The ego has gone down completely and the gratitude has taken its place. I do not know how to thank you, but I have been missing in the book clubs, which I would like to join right from today onwards. I'm grateful to all the your CEOs. They have been very, very helpful and they have been very kind. So I'm really grateful to all of you. And I would like to continue with this program when the next program, when it starts, I will continue. And let me share with you that not even one day I have been late for the last 40 days. Otherwise, there was never a program where I was missing something or not. Because there is a inner feeling and inner urge to be present at 6 o'clock in the morning without fail. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Sterling Publishing Group published more than 11,000 books, Karthikeyan say, and it's such a wonderful knowledge that you disseminate to everybody. And it's great to have you here. And then humbly you are saying, and then your discipline is something that we all learn from you, the way, and humbleness. I mean, I think that's what I just directly learned from you. So, and then your detailed attention that you said you're still involved in every book that's being published, every book that is being published. So thank you so much for giving so much encouragement to all the authors who want to express. Yes.
And Chandraji,
Yes.
We are looking forward to your book as well, and looking with interest, and we'll try to do our best.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm working on it. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Ji.
Absolutely. Yes, yes.
And yeah, you have to fix the time. There is, and I'm sure the material is all within you, in your mind, and especially your newsletters will help you.
Yes, yes, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Thank you. Mr. Appakutti Vedadhiranam, and we'll take a message from him and then from Thangaveluchi, then I'll move into closure sessions.
Vande Mataram. For the past 2 months, I developed this heartburn like that because of the stress. I learned from the second spell of say, allow, surrender, receive. That's the thing I'm going to tell you. 3 points, very important, difficult thing I could achieve. First one is this, there is a limited funding available from Government of India, but we run an ashram for the poor orphans girls for the 73 years. Started by my grandfather, freedom fighter, like Sardar Patel. He is Sardar Vedratnam, who participated in the Vedant Salt March 1930, and his son, Padma Shri Bhakti, my father. So we were doing service to the poor orphan girls, Anadhan, Abhedhan, Vasardhan, Shastradhan,
So just
Vidyadan,
can you make it brief, sir? Yes.
Yeah. There is a lot of aspirants. They wanted to join in the school free boarding, but there is a limited funding available in the Government of India. Somehow, because of the meditation, as I learned that our thoughts will go and do something good from the other side of the people also. Lot of Tamil medium students could not appear for the NEET medical entrance course. That was a talk from last year. But this year, the Tamil Nadu Foundation USA has come to induct 51 Tamil medium students to give free coaching for NEET medical entrance. The final one is the problem with our school building. I hail from a Saint family, Saint Taimanu, who saved Holy Rameshwaram without battle, but with meditation. And that problem also almost solved with the help of our dear Kerna and his guidance. I thank Patriji and Chandraji Vani Madam team and Balasubramanya, yes, Yarna, Ramani Sir, and Radha Madam, and all the Dr. Tangavelu. So many people are now, we have become a family and Sangha. Thank you, Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. That's great. If it's meditation is helping us manifest, which is God to help, it will change our state of being. It's going to change our life, and that's what we've been doing. And so it's great to hear that there more and more funding is getting available for your institution. So great, thank you. And we'll take a brief message from Thangaveluji. We have so beautifully heard. Thangavelu sir, we're reducing the time, so briefer message, then brief message that you're going to give. Yes.
Good morning, friends. In the third season, I am traveling with you all, and I am very happy, and I have been enjoying this. And I thank great Patriji for making this meditation revolution, spiritual revolution. This Anapanasati was even practiced during Mahabharata days 5,000 years ago. But he has reintroduced this, and he has revolutionized this. And I am grateful to him, and I am grateful to Chandra and warning for doing this continuously for the third times in a row. And they made it from Bangalore to India, India to almost the entire world. I congratulate them for their continuous efforts. And some people said that he is from school teacher level, he has become MPhil, PhD, like that. I think the way in which this thing is growing, I am visualizing a spiritual university, in which I am visualizing Dr. Chandra as the Vice Chancellor of that university. And it is going to be a world spiritual university. That is my visualizing. And probably this manifestation will become true one day. And we all will be with you, Chandra. And we are grateful to you. And the spiritual ambassador, everybody, I'm really, it's a great surprise to me how much a person can have faith in so many people throughout the world. Dr. Karthikeyan is a great man. I'm seeing some sort of spiritual divinity in him, and that is influencing me every day. Now that you got the support of great leaders, SVB all, so this spiritual university will become true very shortly. And also I want to, even though I want to talk many more things, but time is a constraint for me. I will be traveling with you. I will talk some other day. The thing is, I want to once again congratulate all the young volunteers, who are relentlessly working and making this program a meticulous one. See, there used to be so many. I have been attending so many medical things, but the great thing is the meticulous way in which they are organizing this program. All your volunteers sitting somewhere in Trivandrum, somewhere in Atlanta, all those things. Still they are able to do it very, very.
Thank you. Thank you, Veeruji. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, dear friends. It's always been beautiful to have the support and constant mentoring help from SVB sir, Avani sir, and Karthikeyan sir, of course. So we'll take message from Dr. S.V. Balasubramaniaji, Chairman of Bannari Amman Group of Companies and then of institutes. Yes, sir.
Good morning to all those present in this meditation class. The ultimate aim in life is to live happily and peacefully, but there will always be problems in the life. We have understood all these 6 weeks. Finally, the only solution to solve all the problems is only meditation. No limit, sky is the limit. We heard from Lakshmi Madam, even by your thoughts, you can keep away the mosquitoes. These are all great, learnings. There are many learnings we have learned from you, Mr. Chandra. And certainly, the only way to pay our gratitude is to see to it, we spread this knowledge of meditation. People to continue to practice meditation all through is to spread it among all the people, all the schools, colleges. Among these participants, many of them will be connected with so many institutions, education institutions, industrial institutions. The only way they can pay gratitude to Mr. Chandra, Brahmistry Patriji, Vani Madam is only trying to expand it through the family, through friends, and through all the institutions. That is how we can show our gratitude to Mr. Chandra and group. No doubt, Karthikeyan has been the prime mover, not only in India, even abroad also, which you heard from Mr. Ganesh from Washington. We have to thank the masters who have relentlessly, voluntarily spent all their time in conducting these many meditation courses. Name a few at least: Mr. Seetal from Atlanta, Naga Pradeep, Salini, Jahan, Sujit Nair, Arvind, Ravindra, Chandrali Mahalaya, Anandi, and more than that, Shanti Priya, and more than that, Vani Madam. That way, I think we had a wonderful period of meditation for the last 6 weeks, and many of us have benefited in many ways, and therefore, we are all very grateful to Mr. Chandra, Vani Madam, for their excellent, way of conducting the meditation. Thank you, Chandra. We are not going to stop it. We are going to continue with this practice of meditation all through. And I am sure all those who are now participants will try to spread the meditation through various sources. With this, I wish to thank Mr. Karthikeyan, Mr. Vani Madam, and all the masters for the wonderful work we have done all these 46 days. Thank you, Chandra.
Thank you so much, sir. Your constant support has been key. Has been key in we being this far, coming this far. Thank you really so much, and I think our work is only beginning as I see it. Our work is only beginning in this, particularly in this student community that we've been so much in there. And of course, you are being illustrated by yourself. So many business leaders, which is a core goal that we want to reach out to. So thank you so much. Yes, Vicky.
This 40-day meditation felt like 40 seconds. It was very short for me. It was very great. Before my meditation, my mind was like a cup of water filled up all the way to the top. And now that I kept on going, it felt like I was drinking some of the water and it was lowering and lowering. And I still got a long way to go before the water empties. But yeah, so I think that I really like this meditation and I hope to continue it. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you. He is the youngest master, Chandra, most regularly attending from the beginning till the end, every day.
Yes, sir.
Every day that really admire this child, 10-year-old, so much of commitment, involvement, amazing. That's why. Okay, anything? Aruna, are you better now?
Yeah, he has been meditating for years.
You can convey his message, Aruna.
Yeah, he says meditation is a must, absolute must for a healthy mind, body, and for the whole world to have world peace. And he congratulates you on having started and spreading this movement. And one more beautiful thing is, actually now I'm able to even touch the energies after this particular meditation. I was surprised yesterday. Particles are completely moving in a beautiful way where you can actually even feel the energies now beyond seeing as well. So thank you so much, everyone, including all the volunteers. It's been an incredible journey and I have started teaching and I will continue to spread this message. Thank you. God bless you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam. That's right.
Wonderful. Chandra?
Yes, sir.
What else to say now? Everything that can be said has been said by Dr. SCB, Dr. Ramani, Tangavelu, everybody. I am so happy. What we started is a very humble effort, has become a huge success. It has gone all over the world. It has touched even the World Bank, as and Ganesh and Uma were sharing. Amazing. It's there is no doubt about it. Whoever is meditating, their quality of life improves them, certainly in all respects. Some get total transformation, Many feel better in health, but harmony, peace of mind more than anything else, fulfillment. Ultimately, all what we do in every walk of life, power, money, everything is for contentment and peace of mind. As SUV was telling, peace, contentment gives. First thing, I'm able to see that is, sharing about the last 100 days, people become normal. See, finding a person normalcy is a very rare thing today, full of ego. Everybody is full of ego. Just short life. Even if you live for 100 years, what is it like this? In terms of time, 100 years is nothing. And what is there to be egoistic? Whatever position you may have, the breath which goes out doesn't come back. Nobody will keep us, even for 24 hours in the house. It's so fragile. Life is so fragile. So first thing, you realize is ultimately your ego is gone. You become a normal person. You are able to accept the reality of situation, accept everybody else, create harmony between your own body, mind, and soul first. Then your relationship with family improves, society improves, and you are able to make a contribution to the whole universe by going to vegetarianism and all that, respect other forms of life, environment, and all that. Equanimity, and a beautiful word, equanimity. You become equanimous, there is no doubt about it. The time you begin the first day to the 40th day, I see the transformation of people become more normal, humble, able to respect others, value the quality of life, and we want to be of some support, some service to others to the extent possible. So I think I will come to this ultimately. Sri Ravi Shankarji has written already, meditation is better than medication. So that I have lost the title. So I think we'll come to this, meditation is miraculous, or miraculous meditation, or some such thing. Wonderful, congratulations to everyone. I don't want to mention the name. All the names have been beautifully mentioned by SVB and others. It's a great success. There's a need for you to have a sense of fulfillment and go with more vigor for the next, bigger challenges are coming now. Morning and evening meditations are going to take place. I think with all the experience of the people who are participating, they will spread the message. Already thousands of students have been lined up before you by SVV Balasubramanian and Ramesh already. Amazing. Great success to you. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. That's so beautiful. You are the Bhishma Pitamaha for the foundation, for all the spiritual organizations, for definitely for Buddha Seva Quantum Foundation, sir. And on behalf of foundation, it is your foundation, is your program, so we'll certainly do a lot more. And so before we close, dear friends, so there are so many more who have been working behind, and certainly Vani, the other co-founder, who has been instrumental in doing all of this work. And I'd want all our other team members to be the content team. If you've seen Buddha Seva YouTube, and I promise this is the last, and then we got to go into the dance, right? Buddha Seva YouTube channel, we've got 160 videos now already. So this content team has just been amazed, and they're churning, and they're putting so many videos onto the website every day. Every day their website is, Veena is leading the team with Shiv Pradeep and Asif is from Coimbatore, I think Trivandrum. So they're all working. If they're there, so bring them onto the screen. And so, and then we promised them, it's all of your recordings and all of your messages, they're all going there. They're definitely going to be amplified and amplified and amplified more. So thank you so much in doing this work. And then Veena, your quick message. Your 3 words about meditation. How about that?
3 words about meditation. I would say gratitude. Stay full of gratitude and say thank you all the time and keep learning. Always be open to learning. Meditation has taught me to unlearn things and learn.
Wonderful. And Sheetal, our co-host, our beautiful co-host, but of course she is very a senior master, been practicing meditation. Sheetal, your 3 words about meditation that means to you.
So after coming to meditation, I realized that there is a deep satisfaction when I create success and abundance in others' life. My dear friends, please practice meditation, spread the joy. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Sheetal is going to take more and more work, more and more role in spreading in the North Americas and West Side. And thank you, Sheetal, for being there. And Das has been so beautifully giving us all our music engineers, sound engineers. So some of these musics, we got to be paying attention to him, what is going to play for dance. I'm ready. Yes, Das. Your 3 words about meditation to you.
For me, it is always learning, learning, and learning from you, sir. From
Wonderful.
the time I met you.
Okay, that's great. Learning, learning, and learning. We're eternal students of life. That's what it is. Yes, and then Koti has been our large. I mean, you all know Koti. You've been hearing the word, and then he's been sending messages left, right, and center. Koti.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
But yes, go ahead. Your 3 words about meditation.
Yeah, meditation gave me a lot of confidence. Before meditation, I was very scary person to speak like this, whatever thing. So after meditation, I'm very confident. I'm feeling now I can do anything. After joining this Buddha Seva Quantum Foundation and manifestation sessions, so I improved myself a lot. And
Thank you.
Thanks so much for this great opportunity. Thank you.
Anusha.
Yes. You add Anusha to the screens. Yes, Vani, madam, your message.
Good morning, masters. It's who are attending 40 days session. Really great. Thankful to you all. My guru, Brahmarshi Subhash Patriji and Swarmala Patri madam, they both are very great instrumental in our lives, spiritual journey. And whatever it's right now, it's happening continuously. This 2-hour session, people, we all are talking. That is everything, that essence from our Guruji. Unconditional, selfless, and very disciplined and commitment, and is abundant. That is what we learn from him, and that is what we are spreading. That is what this group, whole group is doing that. And for that, when we put one step and masters with us and the divine energies with us, and Patri sir, one day when I'm having some great actually intuition and some message, still now I didn't discuss with anybody, but that when I discussed with Patri sir, he told me one thing in Telugu, Kagala Karyam Gandharvalu Chestaru. I don't know how to tell in English, but he told in that way. When Chandra started Buddha CEO of Quantum Foundation, sir, almost in 10 years back, he told, you are a corporate guru, social, corporate spiritual responsibility, CSR. You will start through you one book, and this work has to start with you. He always see the higher level of picture. He always guide the best. He never feel lack. He'll be always abundant. That is what we learned from him. And Chandra put the step of Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation, and Karthikeyan sir, Ramani sir, and SVB sir. I don't know how Karthikeyan sir, whenever we are meeting, there has some connection. We always met him and talk with him, interact with him, very personal touch. We don't know that time what connection is, it comes from us through him. But now I'm seeing that this work, when it started, Chandra is doing physically in the screen, but how Karthikeyans are putting his energies for this whole workshop and whatever it is happening for the foundation activities, he is continuously motivating people all over the world. And SVP sir is continuously supporting. Even though he's busy, he's continuously with us. And Ramani sir, whenever he's talking, it's a golden words. Through God's with us to take the next level. We put one step and taking the next level, all the masters, we all doing together this work. Whatever this congratulating and all those things, gratitude words, it's for all of us. And this taking to the world, that is our Guru's mission. Dhyana Jagat and vegetarianism and meditation and pyramid energy, these things we do together. It's not like a one-person work. And that is the reason Karthikeyan sir and SVB sir, Ramani sir are all with us. And please all take the responsibility to the work. Now, because of the COVID, people are in the very situation in a low level sometimes, and some people are having personal problem. We all work together. Personally, every session I am getting so benefited, and Chandra is definitely, it's good, but definitely on screen, whatever we are working, we both have so many arguments and fights, but only spiritual journey, we have a great understanding. I learned so many things, and I complained about Chandra with Patri sir. And with working with the masters is not a joke. We all work together means great understanding, great learns will happen. That is continuously we are learning. And every time we had an argument, but next moment we had a great achievement of success together to do works. Only through spirituality only we can achieve all those things. That is my practical knowledge with my journey. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Okay, so this is, thank you, Vani madam. It's very powerful. It is work by everybody. And then only an instrument, we're only an instrument, some of us, all the Buddhas, your members, but every one of us are contributing. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. And then...
and one last thing, thank you so much for my all facilitators. They've done really fabulous job. And without them, this event, it's not at all a successful thing. They are a great supporters for us. And all the time, 1 or 2 hour session, after the 24 hours, they're continuously connecting with them, giving messages, connection. Because of that great connection, they completely stopped that this time, no counseling at all. That's a great achievement I felt. And thank you so much, our complete team. And thank you.
Wonderful. And so, friends, many have helped. Many have helped in promoting this message. Ramesh has been instrumental in giving this to so many people, fellow community members of Telugu Association in St. Louis. Likewise, Satyavati madam. Likewise, many of you have been spreading it out. Your families have come, Kartika madam, and all of you, all of us. And I think we're going to continue this work a lot more. So Ramesh, your 3 words on this as you spread this.
Yes, Chandra sir. Thank you for the foundation and Karthikeyan sir, SVP sir, and Dr. Ramani sir. So I learned so many things. Every session is new session for me, and keep learning and keep learning. This is my second program, and I introduced our organization, Telugu Association of St. Louis, and more than 100 families joined. And we have a Grandmaster Vicky from St. Louis. I'm very happy to see Vicky from St. Louis, and we are planning to have sessions. We are planning to organize a small group with kids, and Vicky will be leading for that group. And so that's what I talked to.
Thank you, Ramesh. It's been really wonderful you being there. Thank you so much. I think it's amazing and your effort, and then I'm sure we're going to take it to thousands more people as we go forward.
Yes. And I talked to all other organizations, Kannada Sangam and Tamil Sangam, so they will be joining for the next session, and I'll spread all the Telugu and other organizations at national level in US. Thank you, Chandra sir, and all for the opportunity.
Kartika madam, your brief message. You've been promoting this significantly to your families and members and everybody. Yes.
Heartfelt gratitude, heartfelt gratitude, heartfelt gratitude. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Friends, it's meditation is going to bind us together. It is binding us together. It's expanding our consciousness significantly. Only 3 things that I've learned, always remember from Patrisa. I'm deeply ever grateful to him, eternally grateful to him. My younger brother, Dr. GK, could not join. I thought he was going to join. He couldn't join. I'll take his message for sure next time in the next 40 days. Who taught me meditation? It's meditation, it's reading books, and it's experience sharing. These 3 things, satsang, read books, and meditation. And we have these 3, our practice is tremendously strengthened. It will not going to stop. We got to continuously be interacting, and then take every opportunity to interact with the fellow meditators, who are your friends. The groups are going to be stay alive for a long time. So take opportunity to interact, keep sharing, make those groups alive, because we all have little things. Even that mosquito, if we learn about mosquitoes, we can put that up. Because we all are learning small things, talking to plants, put it up. Whatever that we experienced is, we can write it, so it's going to inspire in those groups, and then continue to thrive. So with that, thank you so much. It's been a beautiful journey. And then let's Ease ourselves, celebrate this moment with our customary style of some dance. Karthikeyan,
Why
sir,
not
thank you
play
so much.
All Is Well?
All is well. Yes, you play All is well, Das. All is
Right.
well, and then lead that into a dance music. Yes.